In January 1983, at a large industrial plant on the outskirts of Sverdlovsk, something went wrong during the night shift. At exactly 6 o'clock in the morning, the workers from workshop No. 4 failed to leave the building. At first, no one panicked. Delays happened. Machines broke. People argued. But 20 minutes later, the night guard, Ivan Petrovich Gromov, decided to check the workshop. The door was locked from the inside. That was unusual. 3 men were inside the workshop that night: Sergei Kovalev, process engineer Alexei Melnikov, shift supervisor Nikolai Troshin. Mechanical 3 were supposed to finish their shift and leave together. None of them responded. When the door was forced open, the workshop was silent. The heating system was working, but the air felt cold. The body of Sergei Kovalev was found first. He lay face down between 2 machines. There were no signs of a struggle, no blood, but his neck was broken. Later, experts would confirm the fracture was clean, unprecise. Professional. Alexei Melnikov was found in the supervisor's office, seated at his desk. Dead. His eyes were open. Cause of death: sudden cardiac arrest. There was no medical history. Nikolai Troshin was missing. 2 days later, Nikolai Troshin walked into a local police station by himself. He looked exhausted. His hands were shaking. He repeated the same sentence over and over. "I wasn't supposed to see this." According to Troshin, a 4th man entered the workshop during the night. He was not part of their shift. He did not introduce himself. He simply said, "Keep working." Questions later. A few minutes later, Sergei Kovalev walked with him toward the far end of the workshop. Troshin heard a sound, short, dry, like a bone snapping. When he turned around, Kovalev was already on the floor. Alexei Melnikov stood up, trying to shout. The stranger did not touch him. He only said one word: "Quiet." Melnikov collapsed. Troshin ran. He escaped through a window. The investigation lasted exactly 5 days. On the 6th day, an order arrived from above. The wording was short: "Classify as an industrial accident. Remove all materials. Close the case." Nikolai Troshin was sent to a psychiatric hospital. Official diagnosis: reactive psychosis. After that, he never spoke about that night again. 1 month later, the night guard, Ivan Gromov, was summoned. He was asked to sign a non-disclosure agreement before leaving. He asked one question: "What about the cameras?" The answer was immediate. They were not operating that night. When Gromov returned to his guard post, he found a note on his desk. The handwriting was unfamiliar. Only one sentence: "In the Soviet Union, there were no murders, only mistakes." In 1992, parts of the factory archives were opened. Case 417 was missing. As if it had never existed. But former workers still claim that during the night shift in workshop No. 4, a single sound can sometimes be heard: a dry crack, like a bone breaking.